Hi there, welcome to Deep in the Sauce, brought to you by Big Butts Barbecue Sauce, Yeah Butts in the Woods, and me, Tom Porter, your host. I'm the head sauce maker for Big Butts Barbecue Sauce, web developer, and general jack of all trades. Here on Deep in the Sauce, we're going to be talking about cooking, and we're going to be talking about different products that we come across and stuff like that. Today, we got some different patties here from a friend of mine sent me. The company that's going to be coming out here is called Brilliant Ideas, and that's going to be brilliantideas.com. And today we've got some chili with cheddar beef patties, and then we got some Sicilian pork patties. And we're going to throw these out on the grill outside, and we're going to see how they taste. Alright, now the burgers or patties are out on the grill, and that's going to be a sight to behold in a little bit because we got snow on the ground up here and it's only 6 o'clock and it's dark as pitch out there. But I could just make the burgers and I could just try those and tell you how they taste. But I thought I'd do a little surprise for my buddy Frank at Brilliant Ideas and whip up a couple sauces to put on his burgers or his pork patties, as it were. Now, when I'm thinking about chilies and cheddar, or chilies and cheese alone, I always think about those jalapeno poppers. And what I love to have with them is a little raspberry or berry dipping sauce. So we're going to come up with a nice little berry mustard to go on top of the burger. So about cup and a half of berries in there. I always have a couple of these bags hanging around for when I'm making wine. So they're always nice because I can add berries to whatever I feel like. Now, we'll get that heated up. And as far as the Sicilian pork patties go, now I haven't tried any of these, but when I think of Sicilian pork, I think nice and spicy, you know, some oregano, basil, stuff like that, you know, that really hits the back of your throat and gets it going. And of course, you got to come up with a little bit of tomato to put on it. So instead of just going with the regular ketchup or even a regular tomato sauce, I think we're gonna come up with a tomato sauce accented with balsamic vinegar. So we're just gonna open this bad boy up. Now I just wanted you to know, I didn't really get any special ingredients for this. I'm just going with whatever I got in my cupboards because that's how we cook at home. You know, it's not about the special ingredient. It's what you got on hand. So I'm going to put about 2 cups of the tomato sauce in this one. Oh, my berries are already coming up to heat. Nice little sizzle in there. Stir them up. Alright, now I'm going to put some heat on this back one here. Alright. Get that heated up. Now, I'm going to grab some balsamic vinegar here. And we'll go with, I'd say a good half cup into there. Really get that flavor going. And grab a little whisk and give her a stir. Ooh, that's got some nice color already going on it. Nice dark. With the vinegar mixing well with that ruby red of the sauce. We'll stir that up. Ooh, we got some good flavor coming off of that. Back to my berries. Already, those are starting to get nice and juicy in there. What we're going to do, we're going to let those cook for a bit and start to really cook down. And then we're going to take a smasher and we're going to smooth them out a bit. But for now, I'm going to add some mustard to it to give it that mustard flavor. Alright, so I add some mustard in with my berries. About a quarter cup or so. You want the flavor to be there, but you don't want it to overpower. And look at that concoction, getting a nice little orangish red out of there. Beautiful. Alright, so the heat's going to come up on this. We might have to add some sugar to that. And back here, stir that up. And with the Sicilian, it's going to be spicy. You know, you can just smell it. You just kind of know it's going to be that way. So you don't want anything that's going to distract from that taste. You want to heighten it. So I'm going to take some basil and throw it in here because even though there might be some in the Sicilian, this is a nice sweet basil, and it's just going to give a nice sweet contrast to that spiciness. And we'll mix that in. Okay, so we just checked on our burgers outside. They're looking real good. Now we're coming back in. We're going to check on our sauces here. Now check the color on this. It's nice and red, but you can tell there's little hints of yellow in there, making a nice little bit of orange. And I gotta tell you, this smell is just wild. It is something you have to smell it. And we got this one going back here, and it is smelling really good as well. But now we gotta do a little taste test on them to see where they're at, see if we need anything else. So. I think we need a little sugar in that one. I gotten a little sour. Get my big old bag of sugar down here. I like it's got a nice mustard flavor to it, but I don't want the vinegar to override it. So we're just going to pitch some sugar in here, sweeten her up a bit. We'll go 3 teaspoons. Should work. Alright. So that's that one. And now, let's have a taste of this bad boy back here. Alright. Grab a spoon. Now that one is perfect. It's got the nice vinegar flavors behind it with the solid tomato base. Really sweet with a little tang on the back end. And you can even pick up a little bit of basil. I am not touching that any further. That is good to go as it is. Now this one, while it's cooking down. Alright, so now we got to smooth out our little berry concoction here. So we're just going to take the good old-fashioned potato smasher and go to her. I'd love to tell you I got a fancy food processor that can do this all up in a heartbeat, but I don't. So I found that you can use a potato masher to take care of a lot of things that you never would have thought you could have. Alright, smash her down a bit. Smells pretty good. I'm going to take another try of this. And that's doing pretty good.